women's soccer head coach Greg Henson after a 1-0 win over Dordt College. Just give us your overall reaction and thoughts of the game.
You know, it was really important for us is just to come into the game today. We knew Dordt was going to be a challenging opponent. They're having a real good year themselves. And it was important for us just to come out of the game with 3 points. That was the goal going in. We weren't worried about how pretty the game looked. We just wanted to make sure we got the result, got 3 points, and we did that today. So, I thought we had a nice job in the first half of keeping possession. Dordt did a great job of pressing high up the field and created some problems for us. But then again, in the second half, I think we did well and we were able to get the goal to go ahead, and then manage the game from there to come away with the result.
All right, and keeper Chrissy Lind had 10 saves on the game. Just kind of talk about her performance and what you thought of that.
You know, Chrissy does a great job for us, and she has for the last 2 years, and this year's no different. So she does a great job and really deals well with balls that are shots taken from distance. So kind of within how we set up defensively, we're content with giving up shots from outside the box, knowing that Chrissy's going to make the save. So a lot of those chances, we're not too concerned with. They're somewhat routine. So we were pleased, obviously, with her effort. She did exactly what we expect from her, game in and game out, and glad that she was able to keep the clean sheet and get the shutout today.
All right, and during the second half, it seemed like there was a little bit of a momentum shift. What kind of happened over halftime, and what did you tell the girls to get that momentum going? Yeah,
I think at half we just talked. We did a great job in the first half of keeping possession in the defensive third, into the middle third, but then it broke down a little bit facing their high line that they run defensively, and we weren't able to get into the attack enough in the first half. So we wanted to make sure that we continue to play the way we want to with keeping possession and playing through our forwards and back into the midfield, and really just execution was the biggest change in the second half. So we were able to get forward more, created several good goal scoring opportunities. Jess Kirsten had one off the post. We had a couple others in the box that probably could have been finished. And then the game's a different story than the 1-0 result. So, but they came back and they stayed with us. We had a free kick midway through the second half, I believe, and Janelle Condé did a great job. She's always dangerous on set pieces, and a great strike from her to put us up 1-0. And then from that point on, it's just about managing the game in the later stages of the second half. And I think we could have done a little bit better in those areas, but at the end of the day, we got the result, and that's what we wanted, was 3 points today.
All right, and Midland's coming up next. What do you do to prepare for that game?
The biggest thing is the next couple of days is just rest some weary legs. We got some players that have really started logging a lot of minutes as we get into the conference play, so making sure that we're fresh and ready to go. And then another tough opponent. That's the thing with the GPAC conference this year. There aren't any really easy games for the rest of the way out. So every game's going to be a contest. Every game's going to be a struggle. And we just got to be able to manage the game and find ways to win and get the points that we need to climb up the standings.